So I mean, with all those successes that you just itemized out and listed, right? I mean, obviously, it's more so than anything else that you have control over your time. I would think then that gives you an opportunity to potentially create a family or at least be more involved with your family. So how do you
Mm.
currently juggle your family life with your work life?
That's been an interesting challenge because I have a 20-month-old now. And I actually think that entrepreneurship, I mean, that was effectively my firstborn. And now I've got this child that has kicked entrepreneurship to my second top priority. And I ended up pushing up against that for a little while, but then realized, this is something that, I mean, until you have children, I don't think you can really kind of recognize this, but it's this genetic reorganization of your mind. Like it's almost innate. The way that where I want to invest my time is much more with my daughter
Mhm.
than it is continuing to build the business. And particularly, actually, I think it would have been different had I still been struggling at the business. I probably would have put a lot more time and energy into the business than into my daughter. But at this point, I mean, I have people that I can delegate to that can do absolutely everything in the business much better than me, which, by the way, that's the next big lesson, is to move from entrepreneurship to executive.
Mhm.
So if you can make the transition from entrepreneur to executive, which most people can't, I do an okay job at it. My business partner does a much better job at it than me. Making that transition can allow you to be able to embrace other interests like parenting, as an example, that I've been really pursuing over the last couple of years, and I love. But I still obviously also love entrepreneurship because I love the mission that we're on and what we're trying to create as a company.
Mhm.
But if I had to choose between my daughter and the business is a far second.